We're outside the University College in Limerick, and as you can see we have William Carty. Mags, let's do that again.
They're moving a son again, post from pillar to post again.
The Bishop's Key.
The old traditions, will they come to an end? The roads they once were our home, we're not allowed now to travel again, just like the old times again. Our basic rights who will defend the travelling man?
In 600 meters,
We face the tough times again. The anguish is on us again. Education for our children, yet again we're denied. They're picking on the downtrodden again. The viciousness we cannot comprehend. Clutching straws, no helping hand to lend. Still we keep our dignity. The bad times, they've come back again. They're transporting the gypsies again. The Europeans learn, will you win? A man's just a man. Poor gypsies persecuted again. From countries to countries again. Are we the root of politicians' problems? We're not the worst of mankind. Our future looks bleak again. In this world we have very few friends. The racial hatred, from where does it stem? Mankind, open your mind.
So 19 years later, so what do we do? In another 20 years, we give the same recommendations over again? For what? It's a repeat cycle after cycle after cycle after strategy after policy. And there's nobody listening to us. And I suppose one of the biggest reasons that nobody is listening to us is because it's so normalised how we're treated that we just tend to accept it as a community. We tend to just say, yeah, sure, that's the way it is, that's the way it always has been, that's the way it is. And what can we do? And we tend to sit back. But sitting back complaining about it in the last 100 years, it has done us no good. And we haven't been a passive community being quiet about our situation. A lot of people think that we have been passive and sat back and said nothing and allowed this to happen. We have always been an active community. We've always been active in protesting, particularly I suppose from the late 70s into the 80s and the 90s. We have protested against the issues and the accommodation issues and the health issues and so forth. But we seem to get nowhere with it. We seem like that we're still stuck in 1922 in the foundation of the state.
Sindy Joyce. The title of Sindy's thesis is Minkiers Siúladh, an ethnographic study of young travelers' experiences of racism in an Irish city. Sindy will now be presented with a cup by her joint supervisor, Dr. Haynes.
I don't try vision.
Congratulations, Cindy.
Thanks for coming.
You're brilliant. You're absolutely brilliant. Absolutely.
You know, I think this is the start of the bigger journey for Cindy, and you know, all the praise in the world to her. You know, what more can I say? She's a established person, and it's a great day for travellers in general.
It's for my friends, my family, and it's for people that I know, and not for an academic audience. And if the academic audience watch it, brilliant, you know. But I suppose coming from, I suppose, the hard work, and I suppose by me having that academic writing in the background, and then for me to break that down into kind of for my community to understand it, because I suppose like when I started university, there's words there that I didn't know what they were, and I wouldn't have a clue what they were, and I needed people to kind of break down what these things mean in society for me.
Yeah.
And so I know how difficult it is for our community. I suppose the gaps in education itself, the structural barriers that's there for young travellers within the community. You can see how Minkiers get lost and begin to fall through the gaps, because a lot of the stuff is not made understandable for the community at all. You know, it's taken as
Well, this would be the point I'd be. I can't, yeah.
a lot of jargon. I suppose just to let them know like that they can do that too, you know. It was a long and hard journey. It's not an easy journey, but it is a journey that's worth doing, because it's a journey that can break us out of the structural barriers that's in society, and it's a journey that can lead us forward so that we know what we're talking about. We know our human rights. We know what people are talking about when people are talking to us about our rights and responsibilities and so forth. But at least we have a platform then and a background to be able to answer it in a precise and mannerly way.
For traveller children. If we want to see real change happen, we have to see travellers going into education, but we also have to see travellers that education actually means something more than just a piece of paper. It has to lead to employment, it has to lead to careers. So we'd be promoting this, and we'd be advocating for that within the colleges and within the Department of Education, or Department of Education, and also within the Department of Justice.
Sindy Joyce.
Of education. We all know that the traveller experience within the educational system hasn't been a very positive one, and if we look at the journey that's gone on over the last 70 years, when we look at that our parents' generation, that they only were allowed into school for the week or two leading up to the Holy Communion, to the confirmation, and then the generations after that. And I've been present there to see that. I think that's what you talk about.
Cindy said there that maybe she doesn't want to see herself as a role model. Probably people are going to say, look at Sindy Joyce, look what she has achieved.
educational programme to build the confidence and self-esteem of young travellers to achieve the education system. Because you can't, the curriculum won't change because it's settled curriculum, it's for all, and so we need to build our children's confidence and self-esteem to achieve primary school level and then secondary school level. But that will only happen if we're allowed to design it and implement it and draw on them programmes. And as Sindy said, we are very intelligent people.
It's a vision. But nevertheless, with all sincerity on behalf of everybody, including all our community, those who never met you, know nothing about you, I'm pretty certain in a few years' time they're going to hear a lot about Dr. Sindy Joyce. Thank you very much.
Oh, down that road we will go, of long, long ago. Oh, sweet Molly, you and I. Down by the fireside we'll sit and we'll reminisce. Oh, we'll talk of the days long gone by. God be with the old ones, oh, they're all dead and gone. Lonesome, here am I. When I think of the days that was sported and played, it might be Kilrush or Spatial Hill. All day long we would dill and gaily would sing. Oh, a spit on our hand, 'twas our bond. God be with them old days, will I e'er see them more? Oh, down the roads I will go once again. Oh, the young ones are all gone across the ocean wide, but my homeland I cannot leave. For every road that I go, as I travel along, oh, a travelling man am I. Every valley, every glen, every dill I knows well. Oh, the highway, it is my home. Oh, down them roads I will go, of long, long ago. For a travelling man am I. Oh, Molly, my dear, I will see them once again. Oh, before my days are o'er, down them roads I will go, of long, long ago. Oh, sweet Molly, are you and I.